Hey guys, it's Race Predictions here again, and I'm going to be going over the 2017 Axalta Presents a Pocono 400. So this is the official race review. The winner was the number 21 of Ryan Blaney for the Wood Brothers team. And second was Kevin Harvick. And third was the 77 of Eric Jones. In fourth was a 41 of Kurt Busch. In fifth was the 2 of Brad Keselowski. In sixth was a 78 of Martin Truex Jr. In seventh was a 42 of Kyle Larson. In eighth was a 24 of Chase Elliott. In ninth was the 18 of Kyle Busch. And rounding out the top 10 was the 20 of Matt Kenseth. In 11th was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. In 12th was Denny Hamlin. In 13th was Austin Dillon. 14th was Ryan Newman. In 15th was Daniel Suarez. 16th was Danica Patrick. 17th, Clint Boyer. 18th, Ty Dillon. 19th, Chris Buescher. And the top 20 to be rounded out was Paul Menard. In 21st was Trevor Bayne. In 22nd was AJ Allmendinger. 23rd was Joey Logano. 24th was Michael McDowell. 25th was David Reagan. 26th was Darrell Wallace Jr. In 27th was Landon Castle. In 28th was Corey LaJoie. 29th, Gray Gaulding. And 30th was Cole Witt. In 31st was Reed Sorensen. In 32nd was Matt DiBenedetto. In 33rd was Derek Cope. 34th was Jeffrey Earnhardt. 35th was Casey Kane. He got into an accident. In 36th was Jimmy Johnson. Accident. His brakes failed. In 37th was Jamie McMurray. He got into an accident. His brakes failed. In 38th was Dale Earnhardt Jr. He had an engine issue. He blew the transmission. In 39th was Cody Ware. And that's the rest, and that's the whole field. But what I got to say, though, about that race, Pocono always has been one of those more boring races. Basically, it's a triangle. If you're not a NASCAR fan, it's like a triangular kind of shape. There's the front straightaway. There's turn 1. There's another straightaway. Turn 2. Another straightaway, and turn 3. All 3 straightaways are different lengths, and all 3 corners are different. So you can do, let's say you can do good in turns 1 and 2, but you'll be shit in turn 3, or you can be good in turns 2 and 3 and be shit in 1, or you could be shit in all 3 corners, or you could only be good in 1 and crap in the other 2. It's a very difficult track to set your car up for. It's a track that's typically hard on brakes, especially with high amounts of heat. Like I think yesterday, the track temperature throughout the race was 110 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius, but it was horrible. Going back on Earnhardt Jr., he blew the transmission. In the first practice of the race weekend, he was on a practice run. He was going down the main straightaway in the practice run, and he meant to go from 3rd gear to 4th, but he went from 3rd gear to 2nd with that high rate of speed and just blew the engine. He had to have an engine change. And then on a restart, he was about 15th-ish, somewhere around there. On that restart, he went to go from 3rd to 4th, but he went from 3rd to 2nd, blew the engine. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with Earnhardt. Um, Jimmy Johnson's brakes failed going into turn one. He hit the wall at about 145-ish miles an hour. Jamie McMurray, who was right behind him, didn't even see the 48 hit the wall, and number one went to go brake for the corner, and his brakes failed, and he hit the wall. The number 5 of Casey Kane had the same thing. His brakes failed. But yeah, it wasn't a bad race, but it's quite boring. So that is my official race review. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you for the next installment of Driver Profile. See you.